Hey everybody, it's Grace again, and I'm doing these best buys of 2016, best beauty finds, best everything of 2016. But instead of doing a full video of it, I'm just gonna have them into mini parts. So if you guys wanna focus on skincare, face makeup, lip products, or I don't know, fashion, you can just pick between the videos that I'll be uploading. So this is the second one I'll be uploading. I uploaded the skincare one last week, and I'll be uploading 2 more this week. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with primer. The cheapest primer that I've been using. I don't even know if it's a primer, but it acts as a primer for me, and it's the Quick Fix No Shine Mattifier. So this one is really inexpensive. When I first bought this, it was only 85 pesos, but now it's 99 pesos. I hope it stays under 100 because it beats the purpose of me using it every single day. So if I'm just going to school or I need something to mattify my face, this is the thing that I go for. And it's actually the one that I used underneath my makeup today, and it works amazing. So 85 pesos or 99, you cannot beat that. So yeah, then I was able to try 2 new primers 2 months ago, and they're both from Rimmel London. The first one is the Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. So I like the fact that I've used primers that are always silicone based. So it's nice to have primers that are not silicone based. So the Stay Matte one, it works really well, same as the Lasting Finish primer. I love both of these primers, but I think I'm gearing towards the Lasting Finish primer. It works really well underneath my makeup. But I love both of them, but I think I like the Lasting Finish primer. I think I like the Lasting Finish primer better than the Stay Matte one. But really good, affordable foundation primers. So suggest you guys try it. Next would be foundations, and honestly guys, all of them are from Maybelline. Maybelline has been kicking ass with foundations, and I've been loving them way too much. But I'm gonna start off with the only BB cream I have here, and it's the Maybelline Super Cover BB cream in 02 medium. I did a review on this one. If you guys are interested, I will link it down below. It's the first BB cream that doesn't oxidize. It's the first BB cream that it doesn't have grayish undertones or just way too light for my skin. It's the first BB cream that would cater to Filipina skin tones. So I really like this BB cream. The coverage of this BB cream sometimes beats my other foundations. That's why I really like it. It has great coverage without looking masky or you're wearing too much foundation. So really like this one, and it's under 500 pesos, which is great. Then I have 2 foundations that I already did a quick review on if you guys want to know more about it. And I also have done a more extensive review on these 2 products, and these are these. The Maybelline Dream Satin Skin, if you guys can see, I've used half of it, and the Maybelline Dream Velvet. So I love using the Dream Velvet for summertime because it really mattifies my skin without looking too cakey. So I really do like this, but I cannot use this for when the weather is a lot drier or cooler. So I love using the Dream Satin Skin one. But both of these Dream foundations are amazing, and I highly suggest you guys try it. So if you guys are wondering my shade in this one is 60 Sandy Beige, which I think is their second lightest shade. And my shade on this one is B2, but I might buy a lighter shade from the Dream Satin Skin because this one matches my skin way too perfectly, and I'm acidic, so foundations do tend to oxidize on me. So yeah, but still amazing foundations, amazing. Again, it's from Maybelline. It's the one I'm wearing right now, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless. I've been just reaching out for this foundation. It's my go-to foundation if I want something light, if I want something natural but still providing enough coverage. This one is a little bit more, it's definitely a lot more runny compared to the Dream Satin Skin and the Dream Velvet. This one's like a runny foundation, but I love the coverage, I love the finish, and I just love it. Again, it's matte without being too matte or just cakey, and I love it. Yeah, this one, my shade is 128 Warm Nude. So yeah. For concealer, the first one is the one I it's already empty. There's not much I can get out of this. This is the Holika Holika Cover and Hiding Liquid Concealer, and this is the concealer that made me fall in love with concealing underneath my eyes only, because I have this thing where I hate wearing liquid in just certain parts of my face. So this one is just, it's a satin finished, it's a satin finish, but after a while you have to do a powder finish, so it doesn't feel like it's just sitting on your skin, and I just love it. Although, since with all Korean cosmetics, they only carry like 1 to 2 shades, this one is their darkest shade, in the shade 2. For an overall concealer, like you can use it underneath your under eyes, and you can use it on your dark spots or acne and stuff like that. You guys need to try this. This is the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette, and I have it in light. So I use this lighter shade to conceal underneath my eyes. Then I use the darker shade to conceal like pimples or acne scarrings that I have. And yeah, I haven't used the yellowy one yet, but I've been using the powder. When I first like dipped my finger on it, because I thought it would be just like a so-so powder, like with most concealer palettes that you buy, but the powder is so buttery soft. Like if they have the full-size version of this one, I would buy it. So this is the one I've been using to highlight my nose. They dry into like a powder finish, so you don't have to worry like being it, you know, too oily or just too wet on the skin, or it takes a long time for it to dry. So love this Hidden Agenda palette, concealer palette from Sonia Kashuk. I have one more concealer, and I'll get back to you guys. I forgot about it. It's the last concealer I'll be talking about is the EB Liquid Concealer, and honestly I didn't really have high hopes for this one because I just got it for free. And yeah, so I think they only have 2 shades, a medium one and this one light. So this is the one I've been using underneath my eyes every day, and it's a lot more runny compared to the other 2 concealers. But what I do is that I kind of put it underneath my eyes and I do my brows first, so it kind of gets tacky, so I can blend it properly. Because if I blend it the moment I put it on, it just kind of takes away the coverage. So because it's not a heavy duty concealer, and I think this concealer mainly works for underneath your eyes because it's runny, because it kind of moisturizes underneath your eyes. It doesn't really dry out the under eye area, which I really like. So this one I think is only 135 or 140 pesos, and it's a good everyday natural looking under eye concealer, so I've been enjoying that one. Then next is powder. So the powder that I fell in love with, and I've been using it every day. This is like my go-to powder if I go to school, and it's the EB Matte 2-Way Cake, and this is my second purchase. I recently bought a new one yesterday, and it's just amazing. It has a sponge, please don't see it, because I do use it wet, so it has those bumps right here, and sometimes when I'm in a hurry I wet the sponge too much, which creates that. But I just love this 2-Way Cake, and I can use it wet, I can use it dry. They both look amazing, and it keeps my skin matte. And when I'm using this one, I don't blot as often, which is great. And every time I use this one, I get so many compliments on my skin. It's like, your skin looks so good, what are you wearing, and stuff like that. It's usually this one, and it's cheap. It's like 165 pesos. When I first bought this one, actually it was 150, then it went up to 165. Why? But still, it's inexpensive and it works really well. So speaking of 2-Way Cakes, I love the Fashion 21 2-Way Cakes. I've tried the milk one, the papaya one. The only one I haven't tried is, I think, just the normal 2-Way Cakes and the tea tree 2-Way Cakes, because I don't have shades in that. It's running a little bit too pink for me. So the papaya ones and the milk ones have yellow undertone, that's why I like it. So I love the 2-Way Cakes from Fashion 21 as well. They smell so good. Smell like milk. But yeah, I really do like these 2-Way Cakes, and there are a few of the 2-Way Cakes that I can use on top of my foundation without it looking too powdery and just way too much. It still looks very natural. So the Fashion 21 2-Way Cakes are a good powder. If you don't like the EB Matte one, you can go for the 2-Way Cake from Fashion 21, because I think they have a 2-Way Cake for a lot of skin types. Like this one, I think this one is for normal skin, the milk one is for dry skin, and then the tea tree is for acne prone or oily skin people. So yeah. Then next I discovered a new setting powder that I'm in love with, and it's the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage. This is basically the one I've been using to set my foundation. It's what I use to set my foundation today. It's amazing. It's just, it keeps your skin flawless and mattified and just oil-free for a long time, and it's a very versatile powder. You can use it summer, you can use it winter and stuff like that. It's a really good powder. The only thing I don't like about it is the scent. It smells like grandma's perfume, but it does amazing things to my foundation and I will keep using it. So I was talking about, next is the Nichido Final Powder in Ivory Glow, and this is the powder that I've been using to set my under eye area, and it's just the one I used for baking, honestly. And if you guys want a cheap baking powder for underneath your eyes, the Nichido Ivory Glow is really good. I think the most popular one is the Creamy Glow, I think, but I actually like the Ivory Glow because it has more highlighting properties for my skin. So yeah, speaking of highlighting, this baby right here, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Gleam Glow Kit, and it looks like that. So you have Hard Candy, Mimosa, Starburst, and Crushed Pearl. It's actually the highlight I'm wearing on today. Beautiful, isn't it? So I like to mix Crushed Pearl and Hard Candy. Crushed Pearl has the most kind of highlighty effect out of all of these, and I love putting Hard Candy on top to have like that rose gold tone, because Hard Candy has rose gold tones, but the rest of the highlighting shades are amazing. So I mix Crushed Pearl and Hard Candy for my highlight today, and I love it. Next would be blush. So I have two blushes to share with you guys. The EB Advanced Cheek Color in the shade Fig. Love this shade. Plus it's matte. Basically their cheek color line is so good. Like the powder is really soft. You guys could see it's so pretty. It's just a very nice kind of warm pop of color. So I love it. Please don't mind the bell. My cat is playing with her balls. Like balls as in toy balls, not her balls, because she's a girl. Anyways, next is down to contouring bronzing products. So the first one is the e.l.f. Matte Contouring Duo in Fiji. And this is actually the one I use, kind of like an all-around bronze, but you can still contour with it. But the one I use for contouring is the first e.l.f. Contouring Blush Duo, I think in bronze and blushed. And then I also love the blush here. This one is very similar to Fig. That's why sometimes I just bring this palette alone. You don't have to bring the Fig one. And I scratched Fig. So you guys can see they're very similar. And I just love these types of warm, very warm blush shades. Then the last out of the face products finally is the EB Advanced Duo in, I think this is Baked Fig. You guys could see I've hit pan on this one. So this is also one of my favorite kind of all-around bronzers. This one is a really nice natural blush as well, and just to think about it, it looks a lot like the shower one, but this one is lighter. This one is a lot more warm. So this one is really good if you guys want like a all matte blush and bronzer duo. They also have shimmery ones, but they're really good. It's a really good palette, and this is only 220 pesos. So cheap and so good. Then I think that's it. We're at the end of this video. So stay tuned for the rest of the Best Buy, Best Finds, Best Beauty Finds of 2016. And hope you guys like this video, and I'll check back with you guys in my next video. Hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!